My name is Tony France, this is Ava Huntley, Emily Graham, and Silas Teasdale, and we are part of Students Against Violating the Environment from Hellgate High School in Missoula. Students Against Violating the Environment, or SAVE for short, has been a part of the Hellgate community since 1992, which for us feels like a very long time. We started out as a recycling club, but have branched out a lot since the time when it started. We've implemented projects like creating a rooftop garden and host Earth Week presentations featuring experts from our community each year at our school. We're now branching out even more by participating in the Smart Schools challenges in the categories of recycling and the green schools. Ava, can you give us some more information about recycling, please?
Yes. So every Thursday after school, students, because our program is 100% student run, students take 35 bins that we have set up around the school and they bring them to the cafeteria. The bins are then sorted into aluminum cans, number 2 plastics, and all other plastics. There's also a lot of trash we have to throw away. We then weigh everything, and since the beginning of the recycling program, we have recycled over 4,500 pounds, which for one school I think is a very big impact that we've had on our community. We then carry all of the recycling to those bins, which are located outside of our school, and they're picked up by IE Recycling. They pick that up for us 9 months that school is in session, and we've just recently partnered with them, and they allow us to recycle all plastics before we can only recycle 1s and 2s. There are a few difficulties we've run into being a student-run recycling program. Number 1 is the student-run part. Turns out high school kids aren't that interested in recycling, and a lot of the waste, all the recycling just goes into the trash. So we need to learn how to inspire students to save the planet, to get everyone interested, not just the club members. The other difficulty with student participation is getting people to come help us recycle, because if we get 15 volunteers an afternoon, it can go by very quickly, but some days 3 kids will show up, and it's a very arduous process getting all the bins, sorting it, and putting them all back around the school. And then we have a second difficulty, which is financial. Just because IU Recycling, who is great, and like I said, we can recycle more than ever before, they charge $75 a month to pick up our recycling, and that's something our school can't afford, so we've been relying on local sponsors. And not all of them can give us $75 a month, so we're constantly searching for sponsors for the recycling. But so far our community has been very, very helpful with that, and we've always been able to scrape together the money. And now we'll talk about the other challenge. Silas.
We are entering the Green Schools portion of the Smart Schools Challenge with our composting program. The Earth Tub is a composting system that can process between 25 and 150 pounds of waste per day. To compost, waste is put in through a top hatch, mixed around inside the tub, and then let off through the side door. Purchased by Dining, our Earth Tub is now at the Peace Farm and will be relocated and installed at Hellgate within 2 weeks. The Earth Tub can compost, unlike most conventional compost systems, can compost meats, cheeses, and fatty foods, along with light paper products. However, it can't compost things like peanut butter or heavy glue-like materials, as they clog up the mixing mechanisms of the machine. Emily, let's look more about the composting program.
So Hellgate this year is working on implementing a composting program so that we can minimize our food waste. Our first step to getting this composting program was researching the Earth Tub and researching the Smart Schools Challenge. We heard from Lieutenant Governor Angela McLean, as well as Food Course Amy Harvey, about waste audits. And after we felt that we had enough information to go forward with the project, we actually performed a food audit of our own, which involved us digging through the trash to find out how much compostable waste we had. We found that we do have enough waste to run the Earth Tub at its minimum of 25 pounds a day. And so within 2 weeks, we're going to have our Earth Tub installed. our teachers and students at Hellgate on how, when, and where to compost their food. And after that, the real only step that remains is to sustain the program. Some successes that we anticipate through this program are making it our school greener as a whole and having more green-minded students at Hellgate, as well as making good use of our food waste instead of throwing it in the trash, and using some of our compost to help our rooftop garden thrive. The biggest challenge that we think we might face is also student participation. Just getting students to put their food waste in a compost bin instead of just the trash can might be a huge struggle. And so we have steps that we're planning on taking to educate them about how to compost. We're working on making an informative video to show to the student body as a whole on how to compost. And we're also planning on putting informative signs above our bins detailing the composting system. In the first few weeks of our composting program, we're also going to be walking through the hallways with our composting bins, actively getting students to recycle their food as they finish up. We also have educated students through programs through events like our salsa party, which gathered awareness of our rooftop garden, and through an event that we called Crunch Time, which was to raise school awareness for local foods. Our goals for this program are, first of all, to reduce our food waste. We also want to use the compost that we create to keep healthy gardens on and off of campus. And ultimately, we want to teach the value of eliminating waste and the importance of environmentalism to make a positive impact on society. Donnie, let's go. Let's finish up.
Okay, so we have a couple thank yous we want to say quickly. Thank you to everyone who made this opportunity possible for us, but special thanks to Bonnie Roos in the Montana Department of Environmental Quality, Wendy Weaver and the U.S. Green Building Council Montana chapter, and to Ivy English, Bill Peterson, and Lieutenant Governor Angela McLean. And thank you to all of you for coming and letting us watch these presentations. We have learned so much. It has been such a rewarding experience, and we are so excited to get back to Missoula and to Hellgate to share all of what we've learned with our community and with our fellow students. Thank you so much.